Hello and welcome back to another video. I hope you are doing so amazing. Honestly, I didn't really think I was going to make a video today, but the vibes are good. It is raining outside. I still have to meet up with a friend. I say have to, I want to. I actually haven't seen this person 2017. Believe it or not, I'm not too religious now. But I grew up in the church, and I actually used to be. It's kind of hard to say now. And no hate to any religion, by the way. Or even I'm not making fun of nothing. All right, I'm just honest. I used to be a youth group leader. And so I used to be a youth group leader for a lot of high schoolers and a lot of middle schoolers and elementary schoolers as well. It's kind of what I did in high school. Outside of just being a teacher, I was still coaching at the time, and then just watching a lot of YouTube. Honestly, I wasn't the busiest guy in high school. I'm not gonna lie. But basically, I moved to the city, doing my job, doing my stuff. Turns out one of my youth group people also grew up as I grew up, and he has an internship at a really good company. Really good company in the city, and I'm like really proud. I'm super proud of him. Always a great guy. I love the entire family. Was always really sweet to me. Growing up. So I have nothing but appreciation for that family, and he reached out and said, hey, I live in this city now for a little bit. I said I do my internship, so if you want to get lunch, sure. I said, oh yeah, of course, absolutely. So we're gonna meet up for some lunch. I think I found this random ramen place, and so we're gonna go to there in another hour or so. But as we have time to kill, I just thought, why not make a little tapping ASMR video. I don't really know what necessarily sounds the best when it comes to tapping, but I did select some lids that I thought sounded really good, especially this one in the last week. I really like the sound, but I'm really bad at keeping a tempo. Oh my god. How about this? And then we could go something like that. I don't know. But in any case, I hope that you are doing so well, and thank you for spending some time with me today to just do a little bit of tapping, and just to relax for a little bit. I will always say this, but more importantly than any sort of tapping, than any sort of lid, than any sort of anything that I really want from this channel, is just to tell you how proud I am of you, how amazing you are, and I don't know how to say it exactly. I guess I'm at a loss of words here for a moment. I'm sorry. But the main message of this channel will never just be a sound. It would always be the people that matter, and what matters is you. So, hi, hello, and welcome back. I really do hope you're doing really well this morning, or this evening, or this afternoon, wherever you find yourself in. I just hope that you feel safe. I hope that you feel really comfortable. I know that there are so many things you probably want for yourself, and sometimes it could even seem almost a little bit selfish, but I think it's so good to be selfish. I think it's so good to be just a little bit selfish. A little bit selfish in this world, and to understand what you really want, and to really fight for the image of who you truly are instead of conforming to the image that people always put you in. Sometimes you have to fight for that. And unless you're a little bit selfish, a little bit selfish, it can be hard to actually get that done, right? I feel so, or I have felt so, and continue to do feel so misrepresented. I feel like sometimes people can really think of me not as a person, but more so as like a character. Sometimes they try to put you in a box, they try to mold you, and then every single thing you say, every single thing you do is put through this filter in their head, and they perceive it in a certain way, when in reality, it's not like that. It's not like that. But it's not up to you to explain yourself. It's not up to you to make other people perceive you a certain way. Remember that every single relationship in this world is a two-way street. It requires two people, and I can understand, and you can understand that there could be two very good people in the same room, but that doesn't necessarily always mean that the best relationship in life is going to formulate from that. So what matters more often is that you express yourself in a way that is true to you, that is understandable for yourself, and if other people want to perceive you differently, put that little filter in their mind, and do all those sort of things, it's not up to you to necessarily force it, because the best relationships in life, I promise you, are the easiest ones to form. And I say this of years of experience of trying to force relationships, force friendship, force all those sort of things. And I realize that the people who stay, the people who are in my life right now, and I'm not a popular guy by any means, I'm really not. But the people who have stayed are always the people who I just felt naturally like myself, and people who I felt accepted me for who I really am, and didn't really put me through the filter that I just talked about. Bear in mind that I'm 22 years old and that my perceptions may shift over time. Maybe it is the hard-fought friendships in the beginning that you really need to do. Maybe you need to fake it till you make it with friendships for years. I don't think so. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really think that that's gonna change too much over time. But I just wanted to say that because I don't necessarily know what the future holds, and I know how weird that can sound and how scary that can be, but I know that there is unsurety in life. I know that you may be unsure of what your future is going to hold, and how odd it is that we can't necessarily control our futures, but I promise you, it is the most freeing thought to know that the future is untold. It is the most freeing thought to know that you are not going to stagnate. It is the most freeing thought to know that you can completely change your life within the span of a year. The Vexerone that you see, Vexerone that you see today is certainly not the same Vexerone a year ago. Certainly not. And the Vexerone 1 year ago, 2 years ago, is certainly not the same as the person a year ago. Things have changed me. People have changed me. I have changed me. And it takes work. But I think the most important thing in life to know is that you can't make mistakes. Everything is just gonna push you into a different direction. And so long as you are doing things that serve your best interest, so long as you're doing things in life that you're proud of, if you're expressing yourself in a way that is true to you and you can't regret that in a moment, and you're making decisions in your life that really represent you, then I think that is the best thing you can do. That is the only thing you can do. And therefore, why would you ever regret that? You are so amazing. You do not give yourself enough credit for, and that upsets me. And I should not, at the end of the day, I should not be the person to tell you how amazing you're doing. You should be the person. You should recognize how great you're doing, and you should recognize that right now, okay? You are the controller of your fate, and that sounds scary, but I can promise you that is the most freeing thought in the whole entire world. You are the one who decides every single person that you want to engage with, every single person you want to associate with, every single opportunity you want to take on, every opportunity that you don't want to take on. It is up to you. There are no mistakes in this world. And the thing about you is that, like, you are challenging yourself. You are absolutely challenging yourself, trying out new things, and sometimes it takes a little bit of burnout. I know how easy it is to burn out, let's be honest here. But even in those moments, you understand yourself a little bit more. You're starting to understand yourself when you're in those periods of highs, and understand yourself in the periods of lows. And what better thing in the world, what is better in the world than understanding the person that you're living with every single day? It's you. It's always gonna be you. Choose to love yourself. Choose to understand yourself. Choose to learn how to live with yourself. You are so amazing. You are so great. Please recognize yourself for the night, for every single thing that you've done, every single thing you've gone through, all the experiences, both bad and good. You are doing so great. So amazing. So great. I'm so proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself as well, okay? Anyways, I'm not sure how much actual tapping I did in today's video. Of course, there is going to be tapping noises, but more so than that, I'm a bigger fan of positive affirmations. That just so happens, believe it or not, to be my #1 love language. So therefore, if you could look through the channel, positive affirmations tend to be one of, like, the more common things that I do. In any case, thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I hope that you are feeling more rested. I hope that you're breathing well. I hope that you can smile to yourself. I hope that you can feel satisfied in what you've done and feel hopeful for the things that you will be doing for the future. The future is looking so bright for you. It's looking so bright. You're going to learn so much about yourself. You're going to completely transform, and it's going to be hard sometimes. You could be in that hard time right now, but I promise you, you stick it out. Continue trying your best in whatever shape that looks like, and it's going to manifest into something so beautiful. And so with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. I'm so happy that you joined me today. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you